Hey, this is Dawn from New Dawn Coaching and Training, and welcome to your Glutes and Core Galore class, the express version. We're gonna hit your abs and your glutes in about 10 minutes. The equipment that you're gonna wanna have today is a mat, a long exercise band, and a heavier dumbbell. So grab those things and let's get you started. I'm gonna go ahead and get the feet out wide in a plie squat position. This is just to kind of warm up the legs and the hips for what's to come. You're gonna start taking it down and up. Down and up. Notice the feet are real wide. We have our toes turned out a bit to the corners of the room. We want our feet out wide enough so the knees don't go over the toes. Now you're tipping forward slightly through your hips on the way down. Shoulder blades are back though, we're not rounded. And then finally, make sure you've got your navel drawn in. So we want to train those abs to stay in today as we work. So just 4 more of these. These are just kind of warming you up, getting your blood flowing. 2 more, and 1 more. So come back down about halfway, bend those elbows, and let's tip your elbow towards the rib cage. If you're squatting low enough, maybe you're actually getting your elbow down to your thigh. Warm up the torso. We want muscles that are warm before we start to really push them. So over and over, just 3 more, and 2, and 1. So we're gonna go ahead and drop the arms. We're in the center, we're gonna take it down up 1 more time here. See if you can really get a little bit lower, stretch up muscles, keep the heels down, get used to that today. 2 more, and then that's where we're gonna start to push it a little bit more. So once you get halfway down, nice and low, we're gonna pulse up for 8, 7, 6, go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more pulse, and then bring it up. Let's take you down again. So get down nice and low, pulse up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 1 more time for now. So take it down, nice and low. Pulse. Try to really squeeze your hip muscles here. Squeeze those glutes. 4, 3, 2. Now the next exercise, come up. You're on your mat. Grab your heavy dumbbell. This dumbbell is going to go behind your knee. We're going to drop down. Dumbbell's right there. You're going to bend your knee just enough to keep the dumbbell there. Elbows walked out, so they're under the shoulders. Walk back my knees a little bit so my back is really long. And I'm going to start with this lift up. That thigh's gonna go in line with your hip, just about parallel to the floor. If you're having a hard time keeping the weight there, maybe just bend the knee a little bit more. So lift. Should definitely be working that gluteus maximus right there. That's getting isolated quite nicely right now to bring that dumbbell up. And we lift, then we lift. Now, try your best to keep your stomach in, lift that navel in. 2 more. And this last one, I want you to hold it up. We're gonna pulse it up. Lift, 2, 3. No hunch in the shoulders. Just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're all set. So put that dumbbell now quickly behind the other knee. Same stuff. So down those forearms. Regular glute kickback first. So we go up and down. And we do wanna lift the leg up where it's pretty much in line with your hip. Make sure though you're not starting to feel it in your lower back. You shouldn't feel it back there. If you are, you might be going a little too high. And up. Now my head is looking at those wrists. I'm not looking back at my stomach right now. I don't want that neck to bend too much. I want to keep it kind of neutral in line with your back. Make sure those abs haven't dropped out and hanging towards the floor. You pulled them in. We're gonna do 1 more up and down regular. And then this is where we have the fun, right? We bring it up and we pulse that up. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm making sure that I'm still breathing. 6 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, all set. So we're gonna put that down. We're gonna quickly stand you up and get your long band. I'm gonna recommend you get that weight out of the way so you don't accidentally step on it. So with this band, what I'm doing is I'm stepping on it with both feet. You wanna make sure the band's right under the middle of your shoes, not out by the toes or the heels. Lift each leg, lift each leg. So going up. Notice how nice and tall our body is. We're upright, we're not leaning forward or rounded. And when I bring my foot down, it's not too fast. Hold up there for just a beat. And when you lower your foot, don't bring it right next door to the other one. Keep a gap of a few inches between your shoes. Depends how tight your band is though, of course. So we lift. Body's up tall, shoulder blades are drawn back and together, stomach's in. Now after 1 more, I want to play around with this a little bit. We're gonna lift the leg up and hold it. Hopefully your balance is pretty good there. Bring it down. How about the other side? So bring that up and hold it. And back down. Let's do one more of each. So just hold it. And back down. Let's do one more and hold that one. And back down. Good. Let it go. All right. So I want your feet, and just hold this. Knees and feet pointing forward. Squatting down up to get started. So we're going to do some of those low end pulses again, just a different type of squat now. When we squat, I'm going to turn real quick to the side. My hips go out. I bend forward a little. Notice I'm not just collapsing down all the way, but I'm angled up a little bit right there, okay? Then give me one more regular, down and up. Halfway down. Just stay here. It's easy to say, isn't it? Now this is as high as you're going to go from this point on. Down a little, up a little. Down a little, up a little bit. It won't take very long, and you won't like these very much. So down and up. I know your quads, the fronts of your legs are feeling it, but I want you to really stick that butt out and try to use those muscles. So put your weight in your heels. That's going to help you feel that more. So we got 5, and we're not going fast. 4, if you go a little slower, you feel it. 3, how about 2? 1 more. All right, step on this band again, quick. So it's at the middle of my shoes. I want to try to make sure I have equal amount of distribution on each side. Lift again. Lift. Lift. Toes point forward. Don't let those toes start to turn out to the sides. Think about leading with your ankles. Don't bring it down too quickly. I know you want to because you want it over with. 2 more, and then we're going to do some pulses. So we're going to bring this leg up, and I'm going to go up for 8, 7, 6, 5. How's your balance? 3, 2. I know the more you do this, the better the balance will get. Bring it up. Go up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're not setting the foot down until we're done, which is here. One more time each side, so bring it up. Go up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Your stomach should be when you're doing that and you're not holding your breath. So one more set. It's 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2. Quickly down to the floor. One more set with your heavy dumbbell. So grab a hold of that dumbbell. Remember the dumbbell's behind your knee and you're kneeling down. And you're on your forearms. Walk everything out enough that your spine is long. Start with regulars. So up and down. And 2. Remember to draw the navel in. We want your abdominal wall to stay in. It's so easy for those muscles to drop out. We have to stay on them quite a bit. And up. Remember your neck is pretty straight. We're not rounding. We're not looking back at our stomach. Down at the wrist is probably going to be your ideal spot. 3 more. And I want to push it a little bit more, okay? 2 more. Now hold this one up, and we're going to pulse you up. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go 7 and 8. 4 more total. Leg is up nice and high. 2 more. Now quickly put that dumbbell behind other knee. Let's get this side done, and then we're going to do some abs, okay? So forearms, lifting up and down, and 2. Make sure your shoulders haven't lifted up towards the ears. 3, relax those shoulders. And 4, use that hip quite nicely. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. You ready for 4 more regulars here, okay? You got 3, and then 2, and guess what? We're gonna pulse those last ones, so keep your leg up. Let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that leg up nice and high. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna set it down. All right, we need this weight actually. We're gonna hold it in your hands. So your hips have worked well. Let's make sure that we work your core. Pick up your knees. We're gonna take it out and in to get started here. So I'm holding my dumbbell here, either ends, either end here, out, in, out, in, and out, and in, out. So we want to take your legs and your upper body out about the same amount. So just a nice small out and in. Out and in. Make sure you don't have fingers too tight around the weight. If you're struggling with this, don't go out quite as far. But do try to keep the legs and the torso going out about the same amount. Just 4. We got 3. And then 2 more. 1 more and hold it out. We're just gonna stay right there, okay? Everybody good? You feeling all right? I'm gonna hold this and move my dumbbell up and down. We have to keep our legs still. Can you do that? 3, I bet you can. 4, I'm gonna do 4 more. Working. Doesn't take a lot of work here with a dumbbell to really equal big work. 1 more. All right, so you're all set. Put this down quick. Bring your knees in. Hands behind the head. Bring your shoulder blades up. We're just gonna pulse these crunches up really quick. 3, 4, 5. My shoulder blades stay up the whole time. I'm not setting them down. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'm gonna keep the shoulder blades up, lower the legs a little bit, and a little up and down. Very small movement. If you go smaller, is bigger work. 4, chin up. 5, are your shoulder blades still up? Yes, they are. 6, 7, 8, going to 12, 9, shoulder blades up. 10, 2 more. 11, 1 more. All right, so grab those legs, roll it up. Move yourself back a little bit. Your heels are out there. Cross your hands over your shoulder blades. I should say your collarbones. We're gonna lean back. Now I'm leaning back just enough for my heels almost leave the floor. I'm gonna do little teeny pulses here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 more sets of 8. 1, 2, scoop this in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about 1 more set of 8? 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, then 3, 2, and you're all set. You can come up, little breather. All right, so I must apologize. That one was not just 10 minutes. I think it was more like 12. But once we get started, hey, we want to feel good. But some of that was the warm-up, so just a little bit longer. Tell you what, we're going to stretch out those hips really quick. I'm going to have you bring one leg out, cross one foot over, turn a little bit. Nice twist. Holding my knee in, my foot on the floor is nice and flat. Do the same thing other side. So cross and turn. And that should feel pretty good. Should feel like you got a lot of work done in a short amount of time. All right, all set. Let this go. Straight legs, arms out here. Lift up really tall. Breathe in to finish. And exhale, drop those arms back down. And you are all done, you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you again on your next workout.